Hello my beautiful Pisces, it's Kat, how are you? So today we have another pick a card, and today's pick a card is messages for Pisces. So if you are not Pisces, you do not have Pisces in your chart, these messages are not for you. I go through each zodiac sign roughly around their own period. I know the Pisces reading is terribly late and I'm terribly sorry, but yeah. That's just how life is sometimes. But I have already done Aquarius and Capricorn, so if you have those in your chart, you might want to check those out. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait for your sign. So let's move on with my beautiful Pisces. So what you need to do is to choose a card or a crystal. We have card number 1 with Celestine, card number 2 with Amethyst, and card number 3 with blue quartz. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1s. So I'm wondering where I should put my timer, maybe over there. Sorry. You chose number 25, Freedom. Oh, and Celestine. I'm all over the place today, apparently. I feel like you are gaining some new courage. You're gaining some courage to be free. And this courage can come from finally setting boundaries, telling someone that you won't be available anymore. Perhaps somebody has been kind of exhausting your energy by asking some help or like favors, like can you do this for me, can you do that for me, can you go there for me. And it's time consuming and time consuming and exhausting. But it doesn't have to be just that. It could also be telling somebody off. Like maybe there is a person in your life that has been commenting on your looks or something, and now you're finally telling them off. And now you have this newfound freedom to do and wear whatever you like. Or perhaps, because I just heard the Selena Gomez song, I'll be single soon, I'll be single soon. I don't know. So it could be that some of you are actually saying goodbye to a partner. And that is giving you a sense of freedom. This could also be it doesn't have to do with a person though. It could just be about the fact that you just feel this like, fuck him. Fuck them. I'll do me. I'll just do me and see what happens. Yeah, there is that sort of feeling here that just fuck them. Love that. Love that for you. Yeah, let's get some more cards. Ooh, there was a card that turned around. Temptation. Okay. Let me read this out for you. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Whatever its guise. Oh my god. I see. Oh, could this freedom be about breaking this bad habit? Perhaps some of you have been smoking and you want to quit that, or perhaps this is drinking, you want to quit that, perhaps this is a person, you want to quit that, perhaps this is just a little bad habit that isn't so bad, maybe watching too much TV, or eating unhealthily. Or something similar. Ugh, sorry. I had a little yawn. Yeah, that could be it as well. There is just this sense of freedom, this sense of summer. For me, summer has always meant freedom because I guess because of school, because you have a summer break. I don't know. Summer has always been the season of freedom for me. So freedom feels like summer to me. Yeah. Just wanted to let you know that for some reason. Oh, we have 2 cards. Okay. We have flexibility and protection. Okay. So what I see with this flexibility card, in the little book, it talks about this willow tree that dips its leaves into the water, and it's about kind of like going with the wind and bending with the wind rather than breaking with the wind because of the wind. Kind of the same with this freedom thing, or breaking this temptation, breaking this habit of yours. Being flexible with it, not letting it break you. And then with the protection card talks about being guided and protected, whatever you may decide. So yeah, you are protected and you are guided, and breaking this habit with a person, breaking this habit with a temptation, it's ultimately for the highest and best. Wait, oh no! The entire deck just exploded and I have one card on the floor, so I'm gonna pick that up. Jesus Christ. Okay. We have Knight of Michael. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Yeah. Definitely. This is happening really, really fast. I'm just gonna adjust my seat. This is happening really, really fast. I feel like this is one of those times when you're like, enough. Enough is enough. I'm done. I'm over this. I'm done. Yeah. That is when the true change happens. When you're so completely sick of your own shit that you have no other choice. That's when the real change happens. And it's happening for you. This time it's for real. Yeah. I remember when I used to smoke. I had quit quite a few times. I sincerely thought that I was actually really good at quitting, like it wasn't a big deal, because I was able to stop for like 2 weeks and then continue again without any issues. But that was the issue. That was the issue. Anyway, I tried to quit many, many times, and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Then one day, it happened, because I was so done with it. I was so over. I was so done. And after that, when I had actually quit and I had this temptation, I always said, it's not who we are anymore. And then the want or wish just kind of like went away, because it's not who we are anymore. That is what I kept telling myself. It's not who we are anymore. And I kept saying, I guess, it's not who we are anymore. It's not, or did I say, it's not who I am anymore? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But that helped me And I feel like it's the same for you. Like you're stepping into this newness and you have to shed your skin and leave it behind. Hold on. My leg is really itchy. You have to shed your skin and leave it behind. You can't drag your old skin with you anymore. Like it never, it's not gonna fit you anymore anyway. Like the reason why, apparently, and this is what I understand, I don't actually have a snake, but I thought, or I think, still think, I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but snakes and such, they shed their skin because the old skin gets too small for them, like too tight. So what's the point dragging this old skin behind you or after you? What's the point? You don't need it. It's too small for you anyways. It's kind of like forcing yourself to wear too small shoes that are too small. Like, yeah, they were cute, but they hurt. They give you physical pain when you wear them. Like it's painful. Like why would you do that to yourself? It's why would you? Okay. Let's move on to tarot. Pile number, okay, of course on the floor. Let me just pick that up. Let me just pick that up. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Okay. We have Three of Swords in reverse. So this is kind of like, so the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, but it's reversed for you. So it's kind of like healing your heart, healing your heart. I feel like some of you may be going through a breakup with a person. It could be a friend, it could be a partner. And I feel like, yes, it's painful, but it was ultimately for your highest and best to let this person go. They weren't for you. They might have been for you for a certain time, but that time's up now because you are a different person now. You are a different person. They are a different person. You don't belong together anymore. And it's time to let each other go. Eight of Wands. So things are happening really fast for you guys. These changes, these are happening super, super fast. I feel like by summertime, you will be a completely new person. Yeah. Oh. When summer rolls around, you will be a completely new person. A lot of things are happening at the same time. We have the Prince of Swords as well. It's almost like you're cutting off these ties to different people. You're cutting off ties, you're cutting off guilt, you're cutting off demands. Like a lot of people are pulling you in a different directions and you're cutting them off because you want to decide for yourself. You want to decide what you want to do, and it's kind of like you reap what you sow. But the fact is that you've been sowing things that other people wanted you to do or wanted you to. You've been sowing things that other people told you to sow. And you're done with that. You're done with that. You want to decide what you want to sow, what you want to plant. Like, let's say somebody has been telling you all your life that you should, is it sowing or is it planting maize? And you never really liked maize, but you did that because, well, not maize, corn. Corn, it's corn, sorry. It's corn in English, sorry. Yeah, you've been planting corn because, well, you were told you never really liked it, but people were telling you that it would, you know, reap benefits. It would be easy to sell. A lot of people liked corn, so that's why you should do that. But you never really liked it. You don't like the taste, you don't like how it grows, you don't really like it. You hate reaping it. It's not fun. What you really wanted to plant was apple trees. And people kept telling you that's stupid, nobody likes apples. That's just, you can't even sell apples because nobody likes them. But as it turns out, when you start selling your apples that you started to plant, more people like them than your corn. Does that sentence make sense? Like, people liked your apples more than they liked your corn. Yeah. Like, you need to sow what you want to reap. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's get some more cards, and on the floor, of course, let me pick that up for you. Yeah, there is a cycle that is ending for you. You're turning your whole life upside down, and it's for the best. You're finally doing what you want to do. You finally have the freedom to do what you want to do. And we have Six of Wands. Oh my God, amazing. Success. This card is about success. Love that for you. Yes, 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 yes. You're going to be so successful in whatever you decide to do because you're finally doing it for you. You're not doing what other people want you to do. You do what you want to do. You have the Lovers. Oh my goodness. So as it turns out, this way, doing you is actually what is gonna bring in your soulmate. When you focus on you, when you dress how you want to dress, when you do what you want to do, when you plant those apple seeds because you want to plant some apples, you want to make some apples, you're going to call in your soulmate. You're going to call in your forever partner. Because let's face it, you haven't been you for a very long time. So how was your soulmate supposed to recognize you? Because you keep wearing these masks that other people tell you to wear. No, 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 no. We're done with that. We are done. No more. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again. And let me know if this resonated with you. I really love reading your comments. Okay, bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. So you chose the amethyst. And number 30, healing. I want to say, like, this is what I keep hearing. Like, I'm finally healing. That is what I keep hearing. Like, you're finally getting over something you thought you would never get over. This could be a breakup. This could be a loss of someone, loss of a friend, loss of a family member. or loss of a job. But I feel like it's something more emotional loss. And you thought you would never get over it, but here you are getting over it. Yeah, that is what I'm feeling. Like you're finally starting to feel better. You're finally starting to feel things aligning. Things doesn't seem so bad anymore. I feel like your whole world turned upside down. And your future plans, they were all like wiped off, wiped clean, and you had nothing. You had no plans anymore. Everything was gone. You had to come up with new plans, like out of the thin air. Yeah, that is what I'm feeling. Like you had to come up with a whole new plan for your life because you lost something or someone. Yeah, that is what I'm feeling. But you're finally healing. You're finally getting better. Things are finally starting to look up. Things are finally aligning. You know, you're starting to see why that needed to happen, why it wasn't meant for you. You're finally starting to see that. Okay. I'm just gonna blow my nose really quickly. There we go, much better. We have magical blessings. Whatever you're doing, oh my god. Okay. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Yeah, you're going through something. Yeah. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. That's beautiful. Let's get another card. You are being assisted. This was a blessing in disguise. I see you. Okay, so this is what I see that happened. You are standing in front of a door. On this door, it has a list of things that says are behind it. It has like on this door, there's a list, and you're reading this list. It says happy ending, beautiful marriage, children, a beautiful house, nice job, lots of money, stuff like that, like good things, like your future. You're basically your whole future, that everything you've ever wanted was listed on that list, and you're knocking on this door like, let me in, this is what I want, let me in, and nobody's answering. And you keep banging on the door like you want to get in, and then after a while you finally break through the door and there's nothing in there. Because it wasn't that door, that specific door was not meant for you. There was never anything behind it. The future that you imagined was never going to happen. It was just an illusion. It wasn't meant for you. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that specific door wasn't meant for you, but there are all these other doors with another set of lists on them, and there will be something behind those doors. This one was a trick door. I'm just gonna adjust my seat. Okay. So let's get another card. We have stillness. Yes. Oh, that's odd. I just looked at the reflection. It's almost like a swan. That's beautiful. Let me think. I want to read the little story in the book for this card. I want to see what that says. So, let's see. Reflecting pool, stillness. As you stand on the soft moss at the edge of the forest pool, you can see your own reflection. A soft breeze ripples the surface. Your image wavers and shifts, only to return as the air becomes still. In the quietude of this moment, you tap into the internal source of your power. You watch as your reflected image transforms into the highest form of you. What beauty and grace. Oh my god, that's why it's a swan. I've never seen this card before, that's why I wanted to read it. So you're being asked to kind of sit still for a minute. Sit down, reflect. What do you really want from your life? What do you really want to see? And just wait until the reflection shows you the highest form of you. This is what you're being asked to do. You're a little bit confused now. You're kind of like, and still a little bit maybe fighting for or hoping to get your old future back. But it's not going to happen. It wasn't meant for you. The door you kept banging on had nothing behind it. It never did. So yeah, okay. Let's get last card for this. 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you are trying really hard to please others. But you're also trying really hard to I don't know. I feel like you're all trying really hard to be something, to show something, to have others have this image of you. Not quite sure what it is, to be honest. But that's what I'm seeing. You're trying really, really hard. You know, you can ask for your angels or universe or spirit guides, whatever you believe in. You can ask them for help, in case you didn't know that. The thing is, the trick is, they can't help you if you don't ask for help. Because they can't interfere in our lives without being asked to. So you can ask for help, kind of like pray. Ask them to help you find your future, find your purpose once more. Yeah, you can do that. You can ask for help. So let's move on to your tarot cards. We have Prince of Wands. I feel like you have a lot ahead of you. You have a lot of inspiration ahead of you. A lot of inspiring moments and inspiring people in your future. That's what I'm seeing for one. Like this feeling that you're going through, it's not forever, and you're actually you're almost through it. You're just almost through it. It won't take you long to be fully okay. Like I said in the beginning, you're finally healing. You have Queen of Swords. I feel like you're gonna cut off everything that doesn't work for you, everything that doesn't belong to you. You're gonna be so strong. You're gonna be so motherfucking strong. Especially if you take that moment to be still and meditate and find out who you truly are. That is what is asked of you. So you can move forward and become who you're meant to be. We have Two of Pentacles. So in this deck, or like, well, normally the Two of Pentacles talks about balancing, having a lot to do, balancing mundane things, but in this deck, this card actually talks about change. So you're becoming someone completely new. You're becoming your higher self. Not the highest self, but your higher self. If that makes any sense. You're kind of evolving. You're becoming, you know, because, okay, now I just saw, you know, like how Pokemons, they evolve. You're evolving too, just like that. Like, yeah, that is what I'm seeing. You're evolving like a Pokemon. And this was required. This pain that you went through, it was required for you to be able to transform. I don't actually remember, because it's been like 20 years since I saw Pokemon last, but yeah, I don't know what circumstances the Pokemons had to go through in order to evolve. I have no idea. I don't remember. But for you, it kind of like required you to be knocked down so that you could evolve. You had to be beat up pretty hard in order for you to evolve. Yeah, okay. So we have the Three of Swords, which talks about heartache. I'm gonna see if, ooh, yes, reversed. Okay. So you're healing from this heartache. You're getting through it. You're gonna be just fine. Okay. We have Death. Wow, you have a lot of change cards here. So yeah, you're changing. You're becoming someone completely new. You're becoming your higher self. You have a completely new future ahead of you, and you are a new person. You are a completely new person. It's kind of like a new future goes with a new person. Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's get a last card. Last card. What is happening for my beautiful Pisces? Then we have Two of Swords. In this deck, the Two of Swords, it talks about peace. So you're making peace with this pain. You're making peace with this change. You're making peace with your new future. Yeah. I feel like moving forward, you will be really at peace. It's easier for you to move on, moving forward. But it did take a lot. It did take a lot from you. But this was always part of your journey. It sucks when you're going through it, but in the future, you're gonna look at this time and think like, whoa, like I really did that. Like that was a really hard time, but look at me now. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be more than okay, you guys. I know it hurts still, but eventually you'll be okay. You'll be completely new. And I know that evolving is tough, and it's annoying, and it's hard, and it's painful, but did you really want to stay the same for the rest of your life? I didn't think so. Because that would really suck, to stay the same. Imagine those people who are still the same in their 30s like they were in high school. Like, like, oh my god, that would be just horrible. Like, what a life. Anyway, these are all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to know how this resonated with you, so leave me a comment if you feel like doing that. A like would be helpful too. But yeah, I really hope I see you in my next one. So bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the blue quartz. And number 11. Aether, I think. The seamless unspeakable. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that, by the way. Aether? Yeah, okay. Well, that's all I got. So, yeah, okay. So this card is a little bit more hopeful than the last two. This card talks about being at a point in your life where you can do anything. Like, nothing is out of limits. Nothing is out of your reach. You can do anything. I'm gonna get another card to help me out with that card because it's just so vast. There is so much in that card that I need to know which direction to take. Pile number 3, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Messages for Pisces. Okay, freedom. Okay, so this is the same card that came for pile number 1. Okay, so basically you're free to do whatever you want. You're free to choose. This theme, I feel like the whole theme in this reading, like in every single pile, is that you're free. You're free to do whatever you want. In pile number 2, there was coming out after a really hard time and realizing your future is open ahead of you. And this is the same kind of thing here. Like your future is open, completely open. You can choose whatever you want. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Pile number, oh my god, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, because that would have been bad. Let me adjust my seat. That would have been a bad thing to say, so I'm not gonna say it. So let's try this again. Pile number 3. Oop. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Okay. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me think for a moment. I just can't get over this feeling of, like, hold on. Now the feeling got away from me. Like, I just can't get, oh, come on. What was that feeling? Oh, Jesus. Like being free, something like that, but it wasn't that. Something about being free. Let's get another card. You are so wise too. Renewal. All of your Pisces decks or piles, your life was changing. We have renewal now. We have renewal. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that you are all like waiting for something to change. But the thing is that you have to change it yourself. It comes from within you. You can't just wait. You're not a frog. You can't just wait for your legs to grow. You actually have to bring that change yourself. You're free to do whatever you want. So use that freedom. Use that freedom to create the world you want to live, the life you want to live, the love you want to live. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3. Epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So this is the Hermit card. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Yeah, maybe you need to meditate. I want to get more cards. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Talk to me. We have lust. This is the Strength card. There is this lust for life. There is this feeling of like, I want to do things. I want to make things happen. And you're free to do all that. I don't know why you're holding yourself back. You're free to do whatever you want. You're holding yourself back. We have Ace of Swords. You have a journey ahead of you. And this journey would bring you a lot of happiness. And you're free to choose whatever you want. But for some reason, you're holding yourself back. You're not going for it. I wonder why. Are you scared? Because that would make sense. Of course you might be scared. But I feel like you're more scared of not doing something. We have 8 of Wands, speed. Once you decide to go for this thing, once you decide to go for it, things are gonna start happening really fast. People are gonna fall out of your life. Things are going to change. Your feelings might change. Your friendships might change. Your future plans might change. And that is scary. That is definitely super scary. But it's necessary so you can evolve. Definitely necessary. Okay, upright, good. So we have 10 of Pentacles, upright. So this thing will also bring you money. It would make you very prosperous. We have the Chariot. You're not gonna stay in that one place for a very long time. I feel like you're gonna travel, or not travel, but you're gonna move somewhere else. You're gonna change locations. Your entire life is going to change. And this thing, whatever this thing that you're going to pursue, is going to bring you more money. It's going to bring you more happiness. Things are going to change really quickly. Your whole life is going to change. The people in your life is going to change. And you're not going to stay wherever you are. You're not going to stay there for a very long time. And I also feel like you're going to meet someone. With the Lust card. We have 4 of Cups. Hold on. Upright or upright? Okay. 4 of Cups upright here. Of all places. There is this feeling of like not being satisfied. You're not satisfied with your life at the moment. And that is why your life needs to change. But you need to bring upon this change. You need to do it. It's your call. And you have the wisdom, you have everything you need to make this change happen. So how are you going to make it happen? Let's see. I feel like it starts with meditating. You meditate, you figure out what you actually want to do. You meditate on your future. You meditate on how can you bring upon this change? I feel like it's a different answer for each of you. That's why I'm not getting a direct answer. I'm just being told to tell you to meditate. And try new things. Whenever you get an opportunity to try a new thing, go for it. Because that is how you find... That's how you find what you really want to do. I'm just gonna adjust my seat. My leg has fallen asleep. It can deal. It can deal for a minute. Pile number 3. We have 5 of Pentacles. Hold on, let me take a look at that. There are certain moving parts that need to click together in order for this to happen. There are certain moving parts that need to click together in order for this to happen. That is what I'm being told. I want to see what is coming for you. What is coming when you make this change? 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, these are all wonky. Damn it. There we go. No. There we go. Yes. Okay. I feel like you're gonna find someone. I feel like you're gonna explore things that you haven't explored before. I feel like you're gonna try new things, things you haven't tried before, meet new people. It's kept very open. I'm not getting a lot of information. But I feel like you're gonna meet someone. You are gonna meet someone, especially since the frog. Because if you take a look at this card, there is a frog on the pond or on this like lily leaf, and the frog has a crown on his head, indicating that it's a prince in disguise. And right underneath it, we have lust. So you're gonna meet someone and it's gonna be kind of spicy. I'm being taken to a pile from my previous video. It was Who is Your Soulmate video. I've been taken to a very certain pile there. So you might want to check that out. Yeah. Yes. You're going to work with a lot of different people. You're going to work together. Yeah. Let's get one last card to tie this together, because I feel like this was a really messy reading, I feel like. We have the Hierophant. Let's see if this was supposed to be upright. Okay, traditional. Oh, marriage. Oh, sorry. Okay, marriage. So in case you were wondering, you are going to get married. In your future. I feel like some of you may have been worried about that because perhaps your relationship is falling through because all of this changes, your life is changing, and perhaps your relationship is falling apart because of that, and you're wondering like, well, if this falls apart, then will I ever get married then? The answer is yes, you will, and it's gonna be someone else, someone completely new, and it's gonna be pretty great. So yeah, yes, these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to know how this resonated with you. So leave me a comment or a like if you feel like doing that. But otherwise, I hope I see you in my next one. So bye!